Hey babes, let's take a stroll through the Coach outlet in Atlanta at the Tandra Outlets, and this is about 30 minutes out from my house. Now, truth be told, I woke up early on drop day. I brought my kitties to the dentist. They did have a dentist appointment early in the morning, and while my son sat under those big bright lights in the dentist chair, I browsed the Coach website. I put everything that I loved in my cart only for the page to start to move slow and then begin to buffer. Suddenly, my cart refreshed and showed that all of the goodies that I put in the cart were sold out, except two things. And you know what? That was fine. But there was that immediate feeling, that sinking feeling, that FOMO, that feeling of loss and sadness that did come over me a little bit. However, I still managed to snag two small pieces from this drop, and I am proud to report that my son has no new cavities. Yay. So after our appointment, late notes in hand, I dropped off the babies and I headed out to the outlet. And child, in this video, you'll see glimpses of soft pink and the love denim, but not a whole lot. Because when I asked the sales associate about the inventory, she looked me in the face and said, "It's pretty much all sold out." Wow, I nodded. Okay. However, I wasn't really there to shop. I just wanted to look and learn and be a little nosy and kind of check out the Coach scene on drop day. I've heard so much about it. But I missed, apparently, all the craziness by the time I got there, which is probably a really good thing. But here's what I learned, because I'm still very, very new to the Coach scene. Here's what I learned. Coach is the moment right now, and I'm loving it. I remember Coach from when I was a young girl, and I would look at those beautiful bags, and the leather was so awesome, and just wish and wonder, one day I will have a beautiful Coach bag as well. So I'm loving this for Coach right now. I also learned that although Coach has a loyal customer base, it doesn't really feel like that's reciprocated. The long-time true Coachies, the Coach girlies, they often seem very disappointed on these drops because somehow there are leaks. There are SAs who have pet customers, and these customers get early picks, release dates, and all kinds of insider info that the general public isn't privy to. So many of the Coach diehard fans miss out on items they've been dreaming of because of some of these practices that is stemming from inside of the Coach organization. I also realized that Coach is selling a thrill. Coach is selling the chase and FOMO. It's psychological. It's like a marketing mind game, and they will always win. Customers get excited only to be let down and miss out on high demand bags and accessories, which seems to only make you want the item even more, go a little harder the next drop day. So this is what I'm peeping so far with this brand. I definitely love the product in general, but I also see that Coach is playing in the customers' faces as well. It's kind of hilarious, kind of sad. It's a bunch of things all in one, to be honest. But at the end of the day, we have to remember that these are just handbags. These are just items. These are just accessories. And so we can't get too wound up, and we can't let it stop our movement, our motion. These are just bags, right? We have to throw some logic in there because this can get a little messy. It would have been so nice to just see a display that shows all the pieces from the drop and that would not be sold, so that customers could just kind of come in and check it out and feel it and vibe with it. But that was not the case. That was disappointing to me. I thought that there would be a huge display. Shame on me, right, for having those type of customer expectations. Instead, the pieces were just kind of just the little pieces that I did see, because there was one and two here or there, they were just kind of just around the store. You just kind of happen to see it, hanging there or whatever. So that was sad to me because I really wanted to see everything. I wanted to touch everything. It would have been great. I had no intention of actually buying the Rowan, but I wanted to touch the Rowan. I wanted to see the Rowan. I wanted to experience the Rowan, but I didn't get a chance to do that. So after a few moments, I just forgot about the drop altogether, and I just decided to enjoy the pieces that were available. It was nice to see bags and accessories that I only see on the website. I got a chance to touch them, put them on my shoulder, feel the leather, smell the leather, and that sort of thing. So that was really good for me. I saw pieces that people never talk about, that are never showcased on videos, that are not the most popular, but they really spoke to me. And so I definitely am adding some of these Coach pieces to my 2026 wish list. One thing I will say is that although I love watching YouTube handbag videos, it does not beat going into the store if you have the opportunity and actually seeing the bag yourself, trying it out and really getting a feel for it. And that's what I was able to do today. So it wasn't a waste of time at all. And that's one thing I would encourage you to do as well. If you haven't gone out to the stores and you do have an opportunity to actually see the bag in real time, I would encourage you to do that. Now, overall, I definitely understand why there's so much disappointment on my timeline as I see new videos and see other people's, experiences that they're sharing. I'm not surprised about this disappointment at all. I know you're upset, but I'm not even trying to be funny. We have been here before with Coach, have we not? So we do know Coach must do better, but don't be surprised or shocked if they don't. So girl, wipe those tears, go shop your closet and count your blessings. And as always, keep it cute. Peace and love.